Okay, so let's take a look here at what one of the students wrote for their response to this warm-up. ¿Cómo se llega a tu casa desde el colegio? Escribe direcciones en español. Primero, salga del colegio y doble a la izquierda. Mentalmente ustedes están siguiendo las instrucciones, sí, mentalmente. Primero, salga del colegio y doble a la izquierda. Siga derecho a la esquina de Red Arrow y Camino del Condado 374. Sigue derecho 8 millas. Mi casa está a la derecha. Okay, now, reactions. Yeah, I'm speaking Spanish. Reactions to what's up here. Do you know where you are? Okay, there are a lot of people who are saying, no, I don't know where I am. All I know, based on this, is that your house is right on Red Arrow Highway. Is that correct? Okay. So I know that the house is right on Red Arrow Highway. How do I know that? We didn't turn off of Red Arrow, ever. We turned on to Red Arrow, but we never turned off of Red Arrow. Okay. What can we do to change this or improve this? Angelita. Okay. What do I need to add to it? Condado 374. Siga a la derecha o sigue derecho?
No, sorry. What I wanted to say was, so, yeah.
Doble a la derecha. Okay, now I'm no longer on Red Arrow Highway. But you just told me you live on Red Arrow Highway. Oh, you don't live on Red Arrow Highway. In fact, you live 8 miles off of Red Arrow Highway? That's not right off of Red Arrow Highway, girlfriend. I have to tell you this. 8 miles is a long way. If you said to me, oh, I'll drop you off here, I just live off of Red Arrow Highway, I'd be saying, what? You're making me walk 8 miles from here. 8 miles is not right off Red Arrow Highway. Okay, so, doble a la derecha. Sigue derecho 8 millas. Mi casa está a la derecha. Okay. I feel better about where I am now. Okay? Because these two steps together didn't make sense to me. Okay? Now, any other feedback for her on what she's done here? Questions? Eric? Continue straight. See, if the question is, I'm confused by this phrase, siga derecho a la esquina. Continue straight to the corner of Red Arrow and County Road 374. Now, we learned a better phrase than that in our vocabulary, right? Siga derecho hasta llegar al cruce de Red Arrow. Instead of E, it would be con. El Camino del Condado 374. Okay? Yeah, this would be improved. Is this wrong? No, it's not wrong. But it's better to say hasta llegar al cruce, to arrive at that intersection. Okay? Other reactions to this? Suggestions for improvement. It's interesting that our author has written Red Arrow in English and County Road in Spanish. Any reaction to that? Kayla?
Isn't Ladera the proper name of the highway though?
It is.
County roads, like, that's not a proper name for the road necessarily, that's just what it is, it's county road. But that is properly, like, the proper name of it is Ladera. But county road's not the name of it, it's like what it is.
Well, County Road is part of its name, but what she's trying to say to you is, this is common terminology, even though it's a part of the name of the road, and this is a proper noun. Okay, now here's the reaction that I have toward this. If you're doing this right here in Pawpaw, and you're speaking Spanish, and giving directions to a Spanish speaker, I would also say red arrow here, in English. Why? Because that's what all the signs say. Right? If they're looking for the road signs, this is what the road signs say. So this is what they're going to want to look for. Most people in the area who are Spanish speakers know that when you say Camino del Condado, that on the sign is going to say CR 374, County Road. Okay? Camino del Condado. So I think it's okay to leave the words red arrow in English because that is the name of the road, and more importantly, if you're going to give these directions to a native speaker in this area, you want to give it to them in English so that when they see the sign, they're going to be able to recognize what they're looking for. Do you agree with me about that? Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Other questions?
Did you say, like I said, doble a derecha, autopista?
En la autopista, except that that's not an autopista. I-94 is an autopista. Without here is una carretera. So you would say doble a la derecha en la carretera Redero. En la carretera Redero. Good question. Other questions about what you did that you might like some feedback on? If this were a quiz prompt or a test prompt, do you have confidence that you can do this accurately? If you had a quiz prompt or a test prompt that had a map on it and it said, the prompt said right directions from point the star to the square, could you do that? Okay. If you had a quiz where it said you are in Pawpaw and a Spanish speaker asks you how to get to Family Fair. You are standing in front of the Strand Theater. What do you say to him or her? Could you do that? Why not? Why couldn't you do that? You don't know road names in Pawpaw. Okay. Wow. Such angst. Wow. I'm shocked that you don't know this town very well. I don't go to Pawpaw. Are you joking? I know. I wasn't accusing it. It's like, when you said that to me, a bunch of other people joked in. Okay? That's why I was just making fun of that whole, you live here but you don't know here. Okay. That's the mindset you need to have going into Friday's quiz experience. Okay? Okay. Questions? Alright, let's go over those packet activities. Pull them out. Take a look at them. It'll take me a minute to finish up right here.